Hello, another exciting installment of Gear Review. I told you I was going to do an update on the stove, and I had said that, spoiler alert, I really liked it. Well, and there's, as of a couple days ago, all of a sudden, the regulator started leaking. And it's at the point now, and this is regulator. This is the connection into the stove for the propane, and this is the regulator here. And the hose goes down and connects to the propane tank. But this is where it's leaking, right here at the top of this regulator. And oddly enough, that's the same problem I had with the Eureka stove. It started leaking up here at the top of the regulator, and they sent me a new regulator, this whole piece, and that's the old stove that I had, and that one leaked too. So I don't know what the story is with it, but I did like this stove. These outside burners were really powerful. They I think they were 2,500 BTUs. 25,000 BTU, and the center one was 10,000 BTU. So anyways, I called Cabela's and told them that, I had the problem with it. And they checked and they said that there's a year warranty on it so that I can bring it back to any store and get it replaced or credited. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and get the credit for it, and I'm going to go at this with a different angle. I looked at Amazon, and there's some single burner dual fuel stoves. They work on propane or butane canisters, so it uses a little bit different regulator than this. It doesn't have that. This thing I hate about these is these things are made like to stick out and attach a 1 pound bottle onto, or a hose for a 20 pound or larger tank. And these things always get in the way. They're just, why they wouldn't put like a little elbow on here, I don't know, so that you could bring the hose up and have it out of the way. But this just sticks right out in the way all the time. So these stoves I'm looking at, and what I think I'm going to do is get two of them. One that's a 15,000 BTU, and the other one's a smaller 8,000 BTU. Because actually, I find I'm only using basically the two burners usually here. The bigger one usually heat water, and the smaller one for, this is what I use for my for toasting bagels or English muffins or bread. You just lay it on there, and it really does it quick. I like that toaster. So yeah, and those stoves have a connection for a propane hose, and it just connects. There's like on the side there would be a place for the canister for the butane, but if you use propane, it has a hose that comes with it that you connect, and then you run it out the back, and so it would come out the back and then connect into a supply line hose. So that's what I think I'm going to do, and the idea there is that I'll use the bigger one for like heating water or cooking, if I'm using a fry pan or something. And also the nice thing with having two separate stoves is if one goes out, I'll have the other one to rely on. Whereas like this one right now, I've got it disconnected from the propane tank because otherwise it'd be leaking propane in the van constantly. Can't have that. So yeah, and then also if I want to cook outside, like do a fry pan meal or something outside, or even use my little oven where there's going to be a lot of heat generated, I can put it out on the table outside, the one burner, and run an extension out there to it. So I think it'll work out okay. But that's my story. Wish I was enjoying using this stove. I liked it, but this regulator problem, I have no idea why these things keep going bad. There's a little hole up in this plastic part that sticks up out to the top of the regulator, and it's got a little hole in it where I guess there was a pressure relief or something, and the propane comes out of it. And the tank is not overpressured. It's it's a standard 20-pound propane tank, so I don't know. I just don't know. But the propane's doing good other than that, and my Wave 3 heater has been keeping us warm. Let me pull this off and show it to you real quick here, what this is. And I think I might have mentioned this before. This is an Olympian Wave 3 heater, and it's a catalytic heater. So what happens is, right down here when you start it up, there's a little flame, like a little pilot light that heats up the thing, and it starts the this mat. It's a platinum impregnated mat that has a chemical reaction with the propane, and after a minute or so, maybe not even that long, of the pilot light on, it'll have a little whoosh flame go up, and then you'll see where this starts glowing up through the mat, and then you just leave it off and turn it to high, leave it on high for a few minutes, and then you can turn it down to low. It's just got two things. It's got off and start. You push that in and hold it to start it, and then you go low or high, and this will just glow, and there's no open flame. It's just it's that chemical reaction with the propane that actually heats it up, and you'll see this glowing. We had it on last night because it was chilly, and really makes a difference. I like it. I like it a lot. Hi, buddy. There's my boy, Beethoven. Berkeley's sleeping over there. And you probably can't see him in the... Oh, there he is. There's Elton sleeping in the back. Covers are all messed up. We don't make the bed. All right, well, there's our view out the door. I'm going to get dinner started here. Take care. Have a good night. Let's see, what is today? Wednesday, I believe. I think, yes, it's Wednesday. And it's like mid-afternoon. I'm going to get us some food going. So take care. Have a great night. Bye.